Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you're all having a as good of day as you possibly could be having today. Actually, let me set this one on. Give me a second. I'm trying to set this all up and we're going to get going, but I'm going to play my intro just for a minute because notifications need to go up because I'm only going to say what I have to say once.
You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People tease you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
All right, that's enough of that. Notifications that have gone out that are important have gone out. All right, let me say hi right quick. Hey, Marie Chats. Hey, Brianna. I'm so sorry. Lurker, Brittany, Outlaw, it is what it is. Let's be honest. Beaverhausen. Oh, see, I didn't know any of that. B-Fergs. Hey, y'all, thanks for coming in. Nada, Was That Justice? Quartz, Lacey Ann, Becca, Obama, Mercedes, Amethyst, Quartz again. Jackie215. Hey, mods, if you don't want your wrenches in here today, especially, let me know. Send me a message. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to have a wrench in here. I probably will take some wrenches. There's just no need for it. I did take Heels a wrench, just so everybody's aware. I did. Anyways, let me say hi. Marie Chats, Miss Lee, Rockabit, SoFlo. Thank you, Am, for putting some girl, Fit and Curvy, Bomba Beauty, Carla, Six Up. Hey, okay, that's where I'm going to start. Revival. All right. Beaverhausen. Hey, Queen Bella, Jackie215. Thank you guys for joining me. Y'all, if you have been knowing very few of you know what's actually going on in my real life. I have been really disconnected. But I pay attention to things that matter. Hey, Twist. Hey, Helen. And this matters to me. First and foremost, let me say that there will never be any acceptable racism for me whatsoever. It's never going to happen. I don't get down like that. I've been around racists my entire life. I grew up in Montana, not saying that it's full of racists, but it's a different way of life. I have seen some really ugly things. I grew up on a Native American reservation. I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of people treated horribly because of their skin color or their belief systems or whatever the case may be. I'm not personally affected by this. I feel like I am right now because people I care about are being hurt. Six Up. I don't know if all of you guys watch Six Up. I adore Six Up. She is one that I always try to watch replays of. And hearing her last night broke me because I knew she was coming from a place of genuine hurt. She was coming from a place of what a horrible situation. I felt so terrible that she would even have to feel that way. She would have to feel that she would get attacked for speaking out against something like this. Like, it bothered me so bad. Six Up is always genuine. There's been nothing that's ever been problematic that I've ever seen from her. And that's just truthful. And that's my experience. So when she was talking about it and when I heard it in her voice, I knew she was tore the fuck up. And it bothered me so bad. And I sat back and I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. Now, granted, I don't know heels like a lot of you guys do. I don't know these people. I don't have relationships with 99% of these people. It's what you see, me talking in chats, me interacting here. There is a handful, if that I talk to. And there is three, four that I talk to quite often. I have a different view on things as far as friendships on social media. I have some really good friends that I've made through social media. Thank God for them. But friend is a term that's used on social media very loosely. But I'm seeing a lot of people be genuinely hurt over this situation. And then Lisa, crimes in fashion today. I adore her too. Absolutely freaking adore both of them. Lisa had me waterworks all morning. I couldn't help it. And I felt so bad that these people are so torn up over this situation. It's 2023. There is no spot for racism in our, like, I don't even know. I think I've been sitting back hoping that she would take accountability. There would be some sort of accountability, something. And seeing that not happen, there's a piece of me that goes, is there something we're missing here? Again, you got to remember that the people on the other side of this that are loving this are JLR, Molly, BHB, their little misinformation cronies, all of this. It's not personal to me as far as like, I don't feel personally let down by Heels because Heels, I got along with her great. I respected her content. But I didn't have me and her have emailed back and forth. Like, I always had good interaction with her. So for me, it was shocking. It was extremely shocking. But I don't have the personal hurt that a lot of people are feeling. I feel it more for the people around me than I do for myself. Like, I'm not concerned about me. I'm fine. Keep it moving. But I worry about the people that are genuinely hurt by this because it continues to happen. And it's not just this situation. If I really was to open up and tell you guys a lot of the shit that's gone on to me in the background, y'all would shit your pants by the very people that have sat here and laughed in your fucking faces and helped do it. There's so much fake bullshit out here. There's so many phony asses out here acting like they give a fuck. Sit the fuck down. There's so many of you that throw your games into everything and then have a soapbox to stand on when it's time to call somebody out. And then you tuck your tail in and hide. Fucking say it with your whole chest all the time. Stop being these two-faced dumb bitches. I can't get down with this shit. And there's so much of that going on out here. So much of it. If you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty, there's a lot of racism, a lot of people around us that have had these same views, that have had that stuff. Do people change? Absolutely. 100% they do. Everybody be first. Have you not seen the selective outrage over this? It's one of those things again, that it's like, oh, well, and here's the piece. Here, I'll tell you honestly what I told Amethyst last night. I said, I'm more pissed about the fact that somebody I thought would come out and take 100% accountability for this and say, hey, I've changed. Didn't do that. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The excuses that are made. But you gave Uni an in to talk shit on you. Kyle just got home. You guys can't even hear him.
Yeah, fuck Uni. I heard that from the other room.
Kyle just got home from work. And by the way, Uni, you're still nothing but a liar. Sit your fucking ass down. I heard him from the bathroom.
Dirty hands.
Dirty hands. That's called work. Yeah, there's just no excuse for racism, period, point blank, end of story. But I just can't get down. Like, oh God, where do I go from here? Poor Kyle. He can't. But these people look for things like this because then they get an in and they think they've got something. Well, let me tell you something else that's going on. Let me get frank with you, because people are playing with some of these people. So we got the heel situation going on, everything from her past, and people are like, wait, that was 10 years ago, right? Okay. I get that, but does it really change anything? I really had to sit down and go, oh God, that's 10 years ago. Is it relevant today? Because I've never seen that person. I've never seen any side of anything remotely like that myself from her. Granted, I don't know these people. I'm not in Discord chats. I'm not in one-on-one chats. I'm not in nothing. So what I have interacted with her with has never been anything remotely like this. It's really fucking hard to continue to stand on the same thing. This is why I don't get into personal relationships with a lot of these people from 2016. Yeah, that's the thing too. Has it really been 10 years? I mean, does it change anything? Even if it was, people can change, but there's action behind that. There's accountability behind that, right? We're not seeing that. So the lawsuit thing, missed me with that. This is a totally different situation. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know the whole thing there. I don't know who's advising who not to talk. I don't give two shits. At this point, I just don't. I really can't. I tried to sit back. I tried to wait and think, well, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe something else is going on here. No, it is what it is. It's disappointing because I'm watching people that I genuinely care about be hurt. I sat and did my own research. I went through and looked at everything. I read everything. There is no excuse for this type of behavior. We are in an arena that this should be expected. By the way, speaking of that, let me just come clean. Let me just talk about this. Hold on. Let me make sure that nobody's in earshot. Because you dumb bitches want to threaten me, I'll tell you what's up. Okay. Just making sure that they're far away so they can't hear me talk. So every time shit like this goes on, the people around, hey, Matt, the people around start getting real excited. You've watched Dolly get excited. You watch MGL's been posting in her Patreon for days looking for somebody to talk about this. Oh, Sleuths and Smooth Criminals. Hey, good to see you. Y'all, go sub up to Sleuths and I'll share your channel in a little bit. Every time this shit goes on, they come at the rest of us. They think that there's some in that they're going to be able to get over the rest of us. They don't have nothing with me. You guys, I've pulled my background on live. I did everything on live. Well, because certain people are playing with some of these people, they continue to come back with me. So anytime stuff like this starts brewing, the emails start back up. Last time they threatened to put my kids on the dark web. This time they're threatened to expose my sister's record. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know how that comes at me. Go ahead. If that's going to make you feel better, go ahead. That has nothing to do with me. You're a fucking idiot. But I'm done being threatened by these people because they're working in groups of people to cause chaos. They got an in with heels. Okay, they've been looking for that for a long time, just like they had with Uni. They've been looking for that for a long time. They've been looking for an in with Queen Bee. Anybody that calls them out, they want to shut up. If they can't find something about you, they'll go after anybody around you to silence you. I don't care. I don't care anymore. But you aren't going to play with me and try to get a reaction out of me because you think that somehow we're all connected and I've never talked to any of these people about what my content is or what. We don't work in a group like that. Maybe other people do. I don't. Leave me out of your shit. I'm so fed up with it. I don't give two shits. And for those of you that have this, gotta know, gotta be involved in everything. Well, now you know, right? It's all out there. So where do you want us to go from here? Okay. I'm not going to sit here and make content over her. She didn't lie to me. I didn't have a conversation with her. She didn't lie to me. She still didn't lie about a fake letter, Uni. At all. Like they try to cover up their misdeeds by pointing out everybody else's. Scorpio, no one. Trust no one. I've been telling you guys that from start. You trust no one. These people, I don't know why so many people idolize creators. We're just like you. We are just like all of you. There is nothing out here that you should be idolizing about creators. We are no different than you. I put my pants on the same fucking way that you do, one leg at a time. If you are really that caught up in a creator and promoting the creator and really fighting for this creator, please step back and reevaluate. Please start following some of your intuition, because there is nothing out here that you should be idolizing about these YouTube creators. 99% of them exploit these tragedies. Now, I want to say something about this Carly story right quick. Please don't start with the whole anything in the comment section, because what I'm going to say is what I'm going to say on that. Do you know how many women are out there missing right now? I get it. That situation's horrible. But what it's horrible about is it impacts real victims. Instead of laughing about the situation and being like, ha ha, knew it was this, knew it was that, ha ha ha. This impacts real victims. Do you know how hard it is for women to come forward anyways when something does happen? This just makes it harder. And laughing at people and being like, we don't know the status of her mental health. We don't know anything still. We really don't. And at the end of the day, even if it's proven to be a hoax, what does that do for any of you? Does it make you all feel better about yourselves? Do we know what she was running from? Anything about, and granted, we have no idea, but that's what I'm saying is it's just too much. Every fucking channel. I've been unsubbing. I've been unsubbing because I just can't do it. I can't do it anymore. There are so many missing women out here that could be talked about, and we're going to see this for the next 3 months. It's not our business. It really isn't. Sunny Girl, that's because 99% of them aren't creators. They're reviewers. They review news articles. They sit in a chair and act like they're showing you something new. They're telling you it's breaking news when it comes from a news media source. Let's be truthful if we're going to be truthful. I worked my ass off to build this channel on the truth and the facts. I ain't going to stop that now. But I'll be damned if anybody threatens me because they think I have associations with people. That's been happening to me for a fucking year. I'm over it. I'm over all of you. Not my subs. I'm over all the missies or the misinformation cronies. I'm over it. Yeah, that's Miss Lee's word. Reviewers. Miss Lee taught me that this week. during our weekly hour, Becky bitching about everything. The subs have the power, not the creators. Beeford, say that louder. Y'all quit idolizing these people. It's really disheartening to see so many people in good chats. Excuse me? Me? Nana L. You guys are so great, but stop. These people are just the same as everybody else. It's disappointing when somebody screws up or you find out that this is who this person is. I get it. I'm afraid. I feel bad for the people who are really impacted by this, that really consider these people friends. Y'all, friend is a term that gets thrown around out here so easily. Who's next? Scorpio Sting. Well, it won't be me because I have gone through, like literally, I have gone through so much shit in my life. You can dig up all sorts of stuff. You'll find some crazy stories, and I can tell you all of them. I mean, I've told you guys about a bunch of shit, but you ain't going to find anything like that because I've never been that person. I've never been, you will never find me harming a victim, harming like all of this stuff. And by the way, let me say this loud and clear because, bitch, I know you watch everything I do. Vada, this is the one time that I'll say your name. You better sit your ass down. Sit down. You said the other day, don't you think it's weird that Nonsense and Nunion didn't review you or review your stream? Bitch, you don't matter to me. You are nothing to me. I could give two shits less what you lie about. It's all that comes out of your mouth. Calling me smart, thank you. I know. But I didn't not review you because I know you. I know nothing about you. I've never communicated with you. I've never had anybody communicate with you. I want nothing to do with you. I've made that clear since November. You're obsessed. You continue to have these fights and you say that everybody, they've been attacking me for a year. Who? Bring the receipts. Who is sending people after you? Because sure as hell ain't me. I want nothing to do with you. And if you think I owe you something, sit the fuck down. Because the only thing you're doing is making Marvon's family look worse. Because let me tell you something. They're lying to you. And there's a lot of proof about it. But it's not my turn. It's not my turn to share it. Sit down and wait, because just wait. But if you think that I'm ever going to go back and forth with you, I don't review your streams of receipts because they're not receipts. They're fucking lies upon lies. Y'all are fucking weird. Okay, that's it. You didn't win nothing by all of these people. They think we're all connected. It's we, it's they, it's I, they know me. The fuck? I've never had a conversation with this person. I'm never going to have a conversation with people. If you have ever emailed me, you know I don't get back to you. I might get back to you once. But after that, fuck that. I don't trust anybody in my email. And that's nothing personal. It's because 99% of the emails I get, you guys have seen. You guys have seen the BS that gets sent to me. Do you see why I'm hesitant? This is why I don't have relationships with people. The ones I do, I have been so lucky. But there is a core group of people, and that group has taken a year for me to really hone into. You guys start protecting yourselves. Stop trusting these people. Stop idolizing these people. There are so many people out here lying to you just to lie to you on a daily basis. As far as Heels work, I don't regret using Heels work for anything when I did show clips of her, because it was always factual. Because no matter if I'm using somebody else's work or not, I vet that information before I use it. So as far as like using Heels against the Uni situation, you still fucked up there. You still made a mess. Like, I don't understand this whole thing of, oh, this side's winning or that side's winning. Wrong is wrong across the board. It doesn't matter what side you're on. There's people who sit out here and have built channels off of just straight up lying to you all day long. We are grown adults, y'all. If you are having to buy attention from a creator by either super chats, memberships, Patreon memberships, kissing their ass, doing their work. Amethyst, you might have to take my You might have to cut me off. No, I'm just joking. 99% of these creators don't do their own work. Let's be factual here. You, the subs, do the work for them. And a lot of you do it because you want them to know, or you feel like, oh, wait, they're using you, people. They're using you. They don't have to do their own content. Somebody always spoon feeds it to them. What are they doing? What are they providing for you? Can you answer me that? I go dark for days on end. I've been busy as fuck this summer, and I will continue to be after we get done moving. Yeah, exactly, Stella Bella. Exactly. Like, there's a lot of good and you can't discredit all of that stuff either. Her work of what she did, her clips and stuff, I've got nothing to hide there. Like, she did great content. And I think that's why it's so hard, is because we're losing somebody who actually we thought stood on the facts. Now, again, people can change, but the lack of accountability for me is really problematic. It's just sad. It's fucking sad. Why? Y'all, you don't have to do this. I'm telling you, there's people in the comment section that will be your friends for free, that will genuinely give a shit about you for free. You don't have to idolize these people. They ain't doing shit for you. Stella Bella, it was 10, but doesn't matter if it was 10 or 10 days ago. It still harmed a victim and their family. That's the problem. There's no denying that it's harmful. And I sat and listened to Alex today. If you guys don't know Alex, I adore Alex. I adore Alex. As far as true crime, I love Alex. Because she went back to the facts. She brought up the fact that these are the things that happened in this case. Nada, I have only known about her since November, and that's the truthfulness. But here's the thing again, and I've said this a million times. She messaged me and was like doing stuff on Facebook, being all weird, trying to get attention. And she sent me a message. Did you send me I don't know if it was like a tag or some sort of star. I think it was an engagement star that Facebook sends. So she messaged me and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even open it. I just blocked her because she was out of control. I have never had a conversation with her. I don't talk to anybody around her. I don't speak to any of them, and I never will. Alex is not 10 to life. I can't stand 10 to life. And that's the other thing. Oh, God, Lord, bless it. Whoo! 10 to life. I never said she put autopsy photos up. But does it really matter if it's autopsy photos or not? She put graphic photos on a link with a monetary value and said that it was early release. If those were available to everybody else, why is she titling it early release and charging $1? Now, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not here to, it's not the same. It's not autopsy photos. I'll say that. But if you haven't watched some of her behavior, go watch my live on my community wall about her and what she said about the Marvon story. Those videos, I can't find them anymore on her page. Seems like she kind of does things and then deletes them, similar to the Michael Long story. I mean, problematic behavior is problematic behavior. Exploitation to me is exploitation. I don't give a shit how you do it. It's all exploitation. Really. I mean, we can twist it all the way you want, but it's really starting to become obvious who are Chroma creators and who are true crime. And I'm going to tell you something. The real true crime creators don't fuck with anybody in the Chroma. They don't screw with anybody. They don't associate with these people. They don't do none of this stuff. They don't fuck with this shit. They stick to what they're good at. They report on the facts. They keep it moving, and that's it. They don't mess with this shit. And there are some really good ones. I've actually found some really good channels broadening out. Yeah. Exploitation is exploitation no matter which way you turn it. And I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to grow my numbers by kissing somebody's ass. I've never been that way. I don't care who likes me because I don't like creators. I'm going to call it like it is. There is a lot of people out here exploiting the hell out of these cases. Carly. There is a lot of people exploiting Carly. They say that they stand on the facts, but yet they're standing here putting off misinformation. Cool. They have to deal with that. I'm one person. I can't call everybody out either. That's another thing that people are expecting, like me to call everybody out. Everybody out. I can't. That's just not humanly possible. Exploitation is exploitation. Hurting victims' families is exploitation for monetary gain. I don't care how you look at it. If you're benefiting off of it by views, clicks, monetary value. And here's the difference between me and a lot of these people. Now, I might get choked up saying this because I've had to sit really hard with it. My channel is here because of a man who is an ex-Marine veteran. He was an ex-Marine. He's a Marine veteran. Attempted to unalive himself. His own family exploited his tragedy. I'm going to say that louder for you in the back. His own family exploited his tragedy. The internet exploited his tragedy. They turned it into what they thought would go on as true crime. It was never true crime. Never once was that story true crime. But I don't take the channel that I have built off of that man's tragedy lightly. I don't fucking play these little games because at the end of the day, that's what brought me here, is a man's attempted unaliving. That's serious shit to me. And if you're out here harming victims and their families, I got a fucking problem with you. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I was friendly with you yesterday. If you're harming victims and their families, fuck you. Stay away from me. Exploitation is exploitation. I don't care which way you spin it. Can I say that any louder? Oh, Tragic does a lot for the homeless community. I've only watched her a little bit because she covers Michelle. I can't do it. This is why I don't have friends. Ugh, my comment section's froze. I'm human, y'all. You know what? I put my pants on the same way y'all do. I don't know why they're froze on the StreamYard. What the hell? That always happens. I'll use my phone. Exploitation is exploitation is exploitation. This channel is not a joke to me. I take what this is very seriously. I also don't like being called a fucking liar every day, but I also don't like being called the C word every day. So these are the people that I ignore. Do you know if I sat here and went back and forth with every single person that has something to say about me, I would be going rounds with every single person in the KJ community, the anti-KJ community? Who's got time for that shit? Those people aren't important. All they do is talk shit to fill the air. One of them can't even be truthful about wall hangings on her fucking wall. Bitch, I got a penis hanging on my wall. Check it. Came from Hobby Lobby. I just can't. Exploitation is exploitation across the board. Why are we making excuses for some? And I'm sorry. There is a lot of you that for some reason give and give and give so much of yourselves to these creators. What do you get back at the end of the day? Honest question. I want you guys to tell me, what do you get back at the end of the day? I know 9 times out of 10, you leave my chat feeling heavier than you felt coming in because we talk about serious shit. We talk about victims and their families being exploited. We talk about families exploiting their own family members. What do you get out of it? What are they doing for you? You got to start seeing it for what it is. You can appreciate somebody. You can love on somebody. You can really get down with what they stand on. You can have similar beliefs, but we've got to start being realistic out here, people. We are all the same exact. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. There is no place for racism in 2023. I'm going to say that again. There is no place for racism in 2023. There was no place for racism in 2013. There is no need to be selling photos, tragic photos of minors for monetary gain on the internet, no matter what. I don't care if it's an autopsy photo. I don't care if it's a crime scene photo. I don't give a shit. It's exploitation and harming victims and their families. I want to spend time. What time I do have in this? Yeah. Oh, Nana L, by the way, everybody thinks I'm screaming when I talk loud. Kyle laughs his ass off because he's like, these people have never even heard you scream. I'm like, I know, but. Hey, Jen's mom. Somebody said that in the comments. I was like, you know. Okay, mobs. You got to be the difficult one. Always. Mobs has always got to be the difficult one. I know you're not meaning me, but that just happened. And people are like, Becky hasn't even really yelled at us. I'm like, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Farm YouTubers. I love that. I actually watch a lot of tiny house building and cake decorating. I've told you guys that before. And the funny thing is Nunya was making a list the other day and she's like, this is what makes you a tragedy pimp. And I was sitting there about some of them and I'm like, yeah, that's not true though, because I don't have to I refuse to listen to people just cussing me out. Like I couldn't tell you I could have never told you what was hanging on Vanna's walls because I don't watch her. That I tuned out a long time ago from that shit. So all this stuff, I've been learning all sorts of stuff about art and all sorts of shit. Mobs has been educating me on art and how it goes. I've learned a lot. No, it is so heavy, Mobs. It's so heavy. And that's why I'm like, I just want people to sit back for a moment and realize we're all the same. You all could do the same exact thing I do. Everybody has the power to do the exact same thing. But if you do, this is something I also want you to know. If you do have a channel and you're anonymous and you call out the bad actors, unfortunately, this is their revenge. This continues to be the revenge that they seek, no matter what. So if you have stuff in your past that you're not proud of, or you don't want everybody to find out about, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, I knew coming into this, I had a clean slate. They have tried this on for years on me before. There's nothing. They've been doing this for a year. They've had to stoop to threatening emails about outing my sister's record. My sister is currently sitting in jail. I'll tell you guys straight up. She got busted with trafficking again. It's been real hard for me. It is what it is. When I talk about addiction and mental health, it's because it comes from a place of understanding, living this life. I fight so hard for the things I care about because they're a part of the shit I deal with every day. I don't give space and energy to people like the dumb bitch in the bathroom who just talk to talk because they don't deserve that energy. I have little ones that deserve that energy. I feel bad. I have so much guilt because she's an addict. Because I couldn't fix it. Because at the end of the day, she didn't realize she was enough. She still doesn't realize she's enough, and she's older than me. There's so many of you that deal with this shit real life. Why are you coming here and letting creators fuck you over mentally? Stop giving them the space. They don't deserve it. Yeah. It's just part of life, though. Like, it chokes me up because they tried holding it over my head. There's so many emails that I've gotten that I haven't shared because there's no reason. It's just entertaining their bullshit. I carry that weight, but I don't spend my time on here listening to these people because I don't give a fuck. And once you've lost my trust, you ain't getting it back. I'm sorry. That's how it goes for me. I don't have time to waste my energy, and none of you do either. None of you have that space to be giving to complete random strangers and giving and giving and giving and getting nothing in return. We all have the same struggles. I'm no different than the rest of you. My struggles are no different than the rest of yours. It's life. It's time people start sitting back and realizing, I don't know how people do this all day from live to live. I spent one day just watching. It went live after live and the same people all day from one chat to another chat to another chat. And it was negativity, 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 discussing the same things. Y'all, stop doing it to yourselves. Y'all have the power. Oh, Anonymous. It's out of my hands now. She's going to prison. So it is what it is. I've had to let go of it for a long time. It's just part of life. I don't think I'll ever let go of it. That's my family, you know. And I take what I do with my girls very seriously. I don't step into this role lightly. I don't do anything lightly, as you guys know. It's all or nothing for me. Hey, Evil Abes. Can we hold up. Evil Abes, thank you for being the first to call out Zav. Thank you for trying to talk sense into her. I know you get a lot of shit around. I've heard it. Well, you've always been kind to me. But thank you. You really tried to talk sense into her, and I appreciate that. Yeah, we all have so much going on. Yeah, shopaholic, I do. Absolutely. But that's the thing is, so do the rest of you. That's why I'm open with you guys because, first of all, this is life. This is just who I am. I don't have nothing to hide. Like, it is what it is. Obviously, Kyle hears you from the bathroom and starts yelling. Anyways, I don't have shit to hide to you guys. This is part of life. We're all going through it. Everybody has struggles. Everybody goes through the shit. But I need y'all to step back and realize that you're giving these people too much power. Creators are the same as you, and most of them shouldn't even be called creators. You did. You absolutely did, Evil Abe. You did. Sorry, you guys. I'm looking down. My comments are still frozen on StreamYard. Yeah, and that's Lacey Ann. That's you guys are taking on shit for people that don't really care at the end of the day. It's clicks, views, and money. They can sell you a great story. But it just depends on which way the story's going. And if you really sit back and watch, you're going to see a lot of things a lot clearer for a lot of people. And it's really disappointing. I'm not just disappointed in the heel situation. There's a lot of people I've been disappointed in lately. A lot. It's really hard to realize that this is human beings. Zav Girl is a douche. Yeah, she fucking fuck. Amethyst. He's been such a mess. He's been like crazy. Here. he hears Kyle, but he's like, you want to come over here? I don't have his pillow right here, so he can't lay here. You gonna say hi? You want to say hi to your friends? No? He's trying to listen for Kyle. He's like, is he coming to get me? Anyways, I'm not going to make this long and drawn out because not cursing on your channel. Oh, Beefrigs, that bullshit, that pissed me off. I'm like, I am so sick of these idiots saying, but I don't even cuss on my channel. You're still a vile bitch. Like, I'll do the cussing for you. You're still a scumbag. I cuss, but I'm not, at least I'm an honest cusser. Like, the fuck, you people. I don't know. Too much. Anyways, is there anything else that I should talk about? The heel situation, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I hurt for the people that are hurting. 6 Up. The jerks, they put a lot of time and energy into that video. I'm sure it was hard for them. For me, it's not personal with heels. I've always had good interaction with heels. I just have no tolerance for racism. I just can't do it. It is what it is. I worry about, people that are genuinely hurt about this. And it's not just heels. And that's the thing is there's a lot of people out here. People can change. But with change comes accountability and ownership too. And you know how that goes. God dang it, Revival. I talked to her yesterday too. And I said it when we were getting off the phone. I'm like, happy birthday. I'm going to forget tomorrow. And I sure as fuck did. Miss Lee, you're allowed to cuss me out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miss Leah. Happy birthday to you. I'll call you. I'll call you and sing in your phone now. Oh, she's probably like, thanks, Revival. Thanks. Now I just got the worst birthday song ever from Becky. I love you too. Happy birthday, Miss Lee. Miss Leah. Lee. Who is it? Who is that? Kyle's going to come in here and be like, God dang it. Why are you singing again? All right, y'all. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about before I get out of here? Because if I start talking, I'm going to cuss a lot of people out. If I start talking, I'm going to cuss a lot of people out. Please sit back, though. Please, y'all, stop giving and giving and giving. And I'm not talking financially. I'm talking emotionally. I'm talking so many of you invest in so many of these people so hardcore. You believe in us. We're human just like you. I have so many fucking faults. Not like that. Let's just say that. But I'm a human being. I make mistakes every day. If you're not making mistakes, how are you still growing as a person? We are all human beings. Now, some mistakes are black and white. There is no room for some of this stuff. There's not a gray area on everything. There's exploiting children, exploiting people's tragedies. There's no gray area for this. I don't even know how people twist this shit around. Like, well, that's not as bad because it's this way, or that's not. Exploitation is exploitation. Can we start renaming these communities too? Because most of these people aren't true crime. They're not trauma. They're just a bunch of messy pieces of shit. Okay. Oh. Speaking of Jody Sue, the Summer case. Y'all, you know who I want to cuss out? Because she just drives me nuts. This might piss people off, but I don't care. That fucking Tiffany Marie bitch. Man, she exploits the hell out of that case. Every day. And it's not about the summer stuff. It's about everything but the summer stuff. It's everything but summer. It's all the drama and shit. And I just can't. I can't with that one. I can't rock with that one. I can't. Nope. Lacey, did she? I've only watched her like, they exploit the Summer's story. Summer's story has turned. You love her? Evil Abe. You just like the pretty ladies, huh? And that's okay. Like, I'm not saying she's. I'm talking from an exploitation standpoint of the cases. And Laura, Mr. Ed, just go eat some straw, for the love of God. Abe's a wet lipper? What the hell does that mean? I don't want to know. Never mind. You think she's funny. I'm okay with that. You guys know I don't care who you like. I don't care about that. Yeah. So many shady. Yes. Just facts. Absolutely. You're late as usual. Okay, well, I'm out of here. Sorry, Tazzy. If Tazzy comes in, I'm like, I'm going. Has been very nice for years. Never argued with her one time. I know she likes Krama, though. Yeah. I think from my standpoint, and this is the difference too. I don't look at it from like, is somebody likable or not? I look at it from, I direct my feelings for a person off of their exploitation and their behavior about their coverage of these stories. That's where I guide like what I think about these people. So fucking beefers. Lurker. Charlie. Penguins. There you go. He doesn't seem to interact with anybody. He's safe. He does content 13 minutes, pops out. I think you're safe. Stick to those guys. You know, here's the crazy thing is a lot of the really good creators don't do live videos. They do pre-recorded content because they have control over the narrative. They have control over how it's seen. They get in, they get out. That's a creator. Oh yeah, Lisa's a doll. I absolutely love Crimes and Fashion. I adore her. And she's beautiful. By the way, Dolly Vision. I've barely ever done content on him. You fuck with Lisa, I'll make you a uni documentary. Don't mess with her and don't ever assume that you're going to get away with your bullshit of blatantly calling people, saying things in their chats and stuff because you're running around acting like a dumbass. Don't do it. I love Lisa. Yeah. Can we see Kyle again? Babe, I think he's outside. I can't hear a tool running. Hold on. Let me find out. Yeah, he went into her chat and said, he said something about her that was really derogatory, that was completely not factual. Babe, are you up here? He's outside. Kiki and Bella are in here, though. All right. I'm out. Anything else I should say, shouldn't say? Let that man work. He's been working. Hey, Megs. I love you. This fucking thing sucks. Why is it stuck? Okay, I'm out. I'm actually out this time. This is how I usually do things. 8,000 times. Beaverhausen, thank you for coming in. All right, y'all, please protect your peace. Please protect your peace. Please disconnect. Please stop giving so much of yourselves to these creators, because I'm watching people be hurt over and over and over again by people who don't give a fuck about your feelings at the end of the day. I hate to say that, but these people don't give a shit. You're a click and a view and a sub. They're not here because they care about this stuff. It's because a lot of them started in different creator fields, a lot of different communities, and they saw that people were making money in true crime. That's why people jump to it. And I hate to say that, but it's the whole theory of it's easy money, because they can sell themselves as caring about these cases and giving a shit about these cases. Do you know how many missing people we have out here? You don't see them talking about that, do you? They talk about the trending topics because that's what gives them the clicks and views to grow their channels, which means monetary value. Again, not hating on the people that do it correctly. But if you really sit back and watch, you're going to find out that you're going to be super disappointed. Stop giving so much of you to people that are undeserving, who would never give the shirt off the back to you. I'm going to say that again. Stop giving so much of yourself to people who would never even blink an eye at you. Because at the end of the day, I'm one person. I don't have it in me to care about 5,000 people and get to know each and every person and carry your problems on my shoulders. And that's a tiny channel. I'm a tiny channel. So these people with 100,000 subs, 200,000 subs, there's no possible way. They sell you a good line. A lot of them are very caring, genuine people, not to take that away from them, but they sell you a good story. They make you feel important when you in reality are buying their attention. Don't do it. You're valued. You're worthy. You don't have to throw money at these people. You don't have to do their work for them. You don't have to suck up to them. You can be yourself, and that's a fucking enough at the end of the day. You don't have to take shit from creators or anybody else that puts their fucking pants on the same way that we do. Stop taking it from people. Expect better out of people. Expect more out of people. Stop taking the shit. These are strangers on the internet. Love y'all. Well, not all of you. I like y'all a lot. Some of you I don't even like. I'm just joking. I don't even know who's in here right now. So I'm sure Vada's in here, so that applies. All right. Absolutely. All right. Love y'all. Okay, bye. B. Fergus is going to say, Becky, stop saying that now. I don't even, Megs knows. Megs is one of my real friends. She knows. Bye.